3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Gospel Truth.
I'm Dean.
And I'm sorry, I'm going to say a 19.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
This is how actors are.
I'm like Will Smith when he's like reciting all the lines. All right, let's do it again.
Welcome to the Gospel Truth. I'm Dean.
And I'm Audrey. And this is...
Episode 0. The intro, the beginnings, the truth behind the Gospel Truth.
Yes. So to give you a quick TLDR, the focus of this episode is basically to give you an understanding of what this is and why we're doing it. So what is this? This is a space for my husband and I to candidly share with the world our thoughts on the Word and the Catholic teachings and what's going on with the Church. And we intend to and plan to hopefully do this through releasing content on a regular basis. As for the why, I don't know. Why are we doing this?
Yeah, I mean, one of the main reasons that we're doing this is we just want to keep the gospel relatable and meaningful in this day and age. Yeah. I think one of the problems is that the gospel can kind of get lost, and its message and the word can kind of just get lost. And even the church as a whole, like its message can get lost because, you know, like, let's face it, sometimes the church doesn't do a very good job of marketing themselves, right? And so we want to make sure that the church is able to be relatable to individuals and relatable to youths and adolescents and young adults. So that way we can continue having that vigor that sort of brought the church up and made it to what it was and what it still is today.
Do you concur?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And we ourselves are on our own, you know, selfishly, we're on this lifelong journey too. Doing this is helpful to us and help, you know, by talking about it and sharing our thoughts in this manner through these channels. We feel that it will help us with our own spiritual journey and truly understanding what it means to be a Catholic for us and how we can share that with the world.
Yeah.
That's it. That's your TLDR. So for those of you who just wanted to learn what that was, you're done.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
See you later.
But for those of you who want to stick around, we'll use a couple minutes to share our personal journey on who is Dean and Audrey. Who are Dean and Audrey?
Yeah. Who are we?
Yeah. Who are we?
Who are you?
So yeah, I guess we'll get started on that. Who am I?
Yeah. Who are you, Audrey?
Well, I was born and raised Catholic.
Same.
Yeah. Went to Catholic school my whole life.
Same.
Elementary.
Same.
High school.
Same.
College.
Same.
We went to the same high school and college.
Yeah.
Been together for 14 plus years, going on 15.
Married for 3 almost.
Almost 3, yeah.
Not tired of each other yet.
No.
Anyway.
But yeah, so, I mean, being born and raised Catholic, being put through a Catholic school, I mean, if you really think about it, it's a lot to take on and not really understand.
Yes. I don't get it.
Being Catholic is a big deal, I think, and it's a lot to understand. And to go through these milestones at such a young age and not really understand what it means to be Catholic is kind of rough, like in hindsight, like thinking about it, right? When you're finally old enough to understand a few things, you're told when you got baptized, you're already baptized, and then you partake in reconciliation at a very young age, followed by communion, and they kind of tell you why you're doing it, but I mean, you're a kid, right? Like, what do you really, understand at that age and are able to really comprehend?
Yeah, I think that's one of the big problems, right?
Yeah.
Is that for a lot of us, we all share that similar experience where we're baptized young. Many of us might go to those Catholic schools and we just kind of are stuck doing Catholicism, but not living it.
Yeah,
right? Like,
that's a
you're
good
doing
way
it,
to say it.
but you're not really living it. And so our hope really is to sort of inspire you by bringing the best of Catholicism and all of those great moments and that great understanding to make Catholicism feel more like you're living it and understanding it rather than just doing it and going through the motions.
Yeah, and ultimately that's a beautiful way to put what the goal is of that.
Yeah.
Thinking back when I was young, I didn't know I was doing confirmation. I did because my friends were doing it. I joined choir because my friends were doing it. I want to hang out with them. What did you say you did?
I altar served because my friends were doing it, and I sometimes messed around while I was altar serving. I would go to the sacristy and not really pay attention to the mass.
Yeah, it's and you can't knock the young for like not being able to fully pay attention and really absorb what you're hoping for them to absorb. And so it was actually only 10 years ago, probably, and we're in our early to mid 30s, where I started to truly like start this path of enlightenment where I got this aha moment and I truly understood and felt fulfilled about being Catholic. And so that's something I want to share with everyone else. And I'm able to experience God's grace through people like my husband and through sharing stories like this and hearing stories like this. And that's we kind of just want to pay it forward.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, that's one of the big goals, right? Like, yes, we are doing this for ourselves in the sense that it helps us understand our own faith more, but we hope that somehow through what we do, you can get a little bit of that daily bread, I guess you can call it, and get some fulfillment out of Catholicism, because it's really those moments and that beauty where you start really wanting to go and it really enriches your life and you really start wanting to understand the faith that makes it's like a feedback loop. It makes it that much more enriching for you. So that's really the big goal here.
Yeah, and we hope you stay on this journey with us and enjoy the ride, because we're very excited and hope you get something out of this. And we thank you for your time if you sat through this to the end. 6 minutes is a long time.
Yeah.
In this day and age. So stay tuned. We look forward to sharing our thoughts and our truths and our love with you.
All right.
Right? Bye.
Yeah, take care.
Regular video.
Oh no, you can't include that in the gospel truth.
I was on it.